Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. So today we are going to start working on our platform. I increased my rocket silo by 2 and I'm going to add, or by 1 actually, and I'm going to add a second one so that we have a total of 4 of these rockets going up. But we are running into a little problem of rocket fuel not being made enough because we don't have enough actually any just crude oil coming in. So that is a thing that we still need to fix apparently. This thing is entirely full. So I think we just need to add another train and that should be okay. Meanwhile, I should also look at the space science platform. This is slowly being worked on. We need a lot of this. Like if you think about how expensive one single bit of space platform is, it's honestly kind of insane. Like so much steel and copper wire goes into this and then, yeah, just absolutely nuts. But we also need to send up some other things up into space that we need to automate. So we need to make cargo bays, we need to make asteroid collectors, we need to make crushers. All of those things need to be automated, and we need to make a cargo landing pad on each planet. We can only have the one on each planet, so that is interesting. But with these things we need to automate, and then we need to send up some things like we need to put in transport belts, we need to put in splitters and underground belts, we'll need to put in blue fast inserters. And I'm only placing one down now because I know that each rocket is going to take a full stack of that stuff up there. Right, so that is pretty basic. But yeah, we need, even if I only use one, I just placed down one, it's going to send up like 50. And it's going to put it into the inventory of this place. Look at that. Like, so we still request 998 space platform foundations, which is just slowly being sent up here. Luckily, production is going pretty well. We have enough in here, but maybe we just need more robots though. Well, that's an interesting thought, because how many robots do we have right now? We have 1537 logistic robots and 1075 construction robots in this network. These are the construction bots. We could set this to 1500, and then that should be less than, and then it's going to continue adding these bots so that we have a few more, and these should be less than as well. But that's weird. Like this should stop if it's over 1000, right? So then this one, yeah, and this one should be set to over as well. But that we have less than that. So why does this now stop, right? Like this is sometimes it's a little bit weird. So this one is stopping because it's over 1000. This one should continue when it's below 1500, and we are below 1500. So just a little bit strange. Anyway, there's plenty of availability actually, so maybe we should just set this back to off. Yeah. Alright, so what we should do now is we need to automate these other things. We need to automate cargo bays, we need to automate asteroid collectors, and we need to automate crushers. So yeah, we need to just basically make a bunch of these things, a bunch of these assembling machines. And then we'll make this out in this direction, I think. It's going to be absolutely fine. And we can steal some of this material from down here. Oh man, look at that, steel is completely empty. Because, yeah, we're just... Alright, so we have the next batch coming in. Look at that, that is... Like, the iron ore is already gone. That's not good. And somehow it doesn't seem like we can fill it in. And how are we doing electricity actually? Ooh. Why? Alright, this is completely empty. And our power is just... That's a huge power drain, apparently. Like we... Right, so this is still reaching all of our production facilities, but we just need to have more solar panel fields. And we are going to have to paste some out here that... Even maybe we don't want them there, but we'll be okay, I guess. It's necessary. Put one there. Put one there. We'll do this all the way down like so. Of course, sadly, we do also need to add some of these roboports to the equation. Nothing that we can do about that. Can we hook it up somewhere else? Yep, alright, cool. This one also needs to be hooked up. I'll do it like that. Alright, so we have some stuff coming in. This will be hooked up. So all of this will start running pretty soon. And that should be a pretty decent, yeah, because that is horrendous. I had no idea. Look at that, 502 megawatts is what we need, and we are producing 204 right now. That is horrible. And our accumulators are just empty. I haven't seen these empty before. So that is really interesting, and that, yeah, that makes sense that we slow down on a lot of production. Right, so I did also add an extra train to bring crude oil here, and that seems to be working okay. We are back up to 14k. And then in the meantime, let us, yeah, we don't need a ton of these, but we'll line it up like so. Like I said, we don't need a ton of these, but we do need some automatic production. So we'll do 6 per item, I guess. We'll start with the cargo base, like so, and we need 3 items. That's steel processing units, which are also very slowly being made because we have all kinds of issues with those as well. Wonderful time, right? Right, we'll line this up so that we have access to steel over here. We do need to put a split in here, so we'll go that way with this one. And then we need this one to go like that. And then we need the... Where are we unloading these? Yeah, oh wow. That is... that is horrendous. That is really, really bad. Alright, we'll have this one come out here. Go like this and like that, and we'll go underneath. And we need it for so many other things as well, which is the really bad part. Alright, anyway, we'll make it work. I made a little train station for electrical engines. Now the production of this is split down here, which is not great because we are not receiving enough to produce this at a decent rate. Why is the outputting this over here? That is weird. I guess we've been producing at half speed all this time, which is really, really dumb. Or a quarter speed actually, because the other one seemed to be okay. Anyway, I have increased the production of this a little bit, but unfortunately not quite enough, I think. But yeah, I basically put another. Oh, but we're also running low on coal, which is coming from down here. Or coming from all the way down here and then down here. And we're simply not producing enough, I guess. So the coal that we are producing is coming from where again? We have a little bit being brought from over here. I also need to keep an eye on this. We could actually remove this bit of wall. We don't really need it, right? Because we have that wall over here. Just like that. Robots will pick it up for us. Yeah, this is not that great, huh? We are running low on this stuff. Where else are we producing coal? Because we have another one. We are producing coal up here. That patch has also significantly reduced. And that is about it, I guess. So we have a patch of coal down here that we could utilize as well. We can use that, no problem. Alright, this is running decently. yeah, we have our electrical engines and we have a train station over here. So yeah, we only have very little input over here, but we don't need a ton because at some point this belt is going to fill, these boxes are going to fill, and actually we could reduce this down to 1 per box even, just to reduce the usage that our factory has. And these things, they need electrical engine units and low density structures, which are also a problem. The low density structures, they need more copper. And what is that? Holy crap, that is dumb. How did that happen? Anyway, it doesn't really matter because our production is low. We do not have enough. So I'm thinking we should do more electrical furnaces, but we are also still running into problems with power, though actually at the moment this is filling up because I have been putting down all of these solar panel fields all over the place. We have a little thing over here that we already had. I've been expanding the accumulators over here. I've put down some fields over here, and these are still being made because yeah, our solar panel production is also limited because we don't have enough green computer chips coming through, which it's an endless problem. Oh, but we could also use, like, where is this coming from? Comes from over here. Yeah, and it's also drawn from this. So if we run this through, it's just going to increase our problems elsewhere. Yeah. Basic solution is we just need more smelters and then hook that up into this area. And I'm solving the problem by basically building 2 smelter blocks over here, and then we're going to hook that up directly into our low density structure production because this absolutely needs to keep running. This is a huge block for us that we need to fix. But yeah, as soon as we have that solved, we will have more, well, we will have these being produced. I have requested these to be made on the space platform, so I'm asking for solar panels, I'm asking for crushers, I'm asking for asteroid collectors. We are almost finished building this platform and I hope it's going to be enough. That also reminds me, I should also request blue assembly machines, which also is a thing we haven't automated yet, and that is another thing that we have to do. It's expensive, but yeah, I don't want to use the basic ones anymore, especially up in space where speed is of an essence. So yeah, that is a thing that we will be automating after this, I guess. Our low density structure problems should be fixed for right now, I think. Yeah. Though we do need, yeah, alright, this goes down here and then goes back up over there. And I think our production here should be sufficient for a little while. It is nice to see big streams of stuff moving again. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope against hope that we're going to fix this eventually. We still need 1,000 of these blue speed modules, which is... that is so annoying because I kind of copy-pasted that and I need to get rid of it. But I did fix the problem here, so I want to try something because I copied that, and if I now paste this, could I do that? No, it doesn't automatically remove the request. I have to do that by hand. So basically I have to remove each stack and then replace it by hand, which is, well, not by hand, I can do it by robot, but that's fine. You know what, let's do it. I have to remove all of these bits, but then I just have to paste the ones that don't request the modules in between again, and we'll be okay. Well, the last of our necessary materials has arrived, which means we can start on making space science, which is super exciting. So, we have a bunch of things that we want to grab out of space. You see these little meteors floating around, and they will provide us with the necessary materials. So, yeah, we'll have to space this out a little bit evenly, I guess. I don't know exactly how much of this stuff we need. Look at that, that is uneven. We would need about 2 more space platforms, I guess, which we do still have. So let's just see. Have we now put this over here? Alright, like that then. And then we do not need this. Oh, we do need those. Alright, just to make this platform even, we're just going to drag this out towards the bottom. Now this does make, for more requests, we need 94, but that is no issue. We just, well, look at that. It's already loaded and headed up there. A full rocket's more than we need. Also, we are asking for regular inserters. We need 4 more, and then this rocket is going up there as well. Look at that. We have, if you look to the right, you can see how many products this silo has finished, and that is 21. This one has 19. So that is, yeah, it's like, yeah, and then those 13, and then 6, and those are all the rockets that we needed to finish this space platform up until now, which is honestly a little bit insane. Alright, so we are grabbing carbonic asteroid chunks, we are grabbing metallic asteroid chunks, and every once in a while we'll grab an oxide asteroid chunk. We have about 10 of these up here, so we can keep going for a little bit and make more of these, because we have these things coming from the side as well. We'll just do a little line like so. Get all the sides covered. Now we are going to have to get items out of here. And we can do that by, look, we already have our inserters. We need, and here's the thing, I'm going to have to make them like this for the moment. I will build them at all of these. Because what I want to do is I want to filter these. Alright, yeah, that is already not good. We'll have to get rid of those later. Alright, so we'll have some over here. But I need to put filters on them first and foremost, because I want to output these onto 3 different lanes. So we will filter out metallics over here, and we'll just copy paste that to every single leftmost arm. And we'll put carbonic chunks on all the middle ones, and then we'll put oxide asteroid chunks on all the rightmost ones. Then we have to make a central belt. Now this is something I actually picked up from a YouTuber that I saw. Yeah, and I tried it online with my friend and it seemed to work really well. So we are going to continue doing this on this playthrough. Because yeah, we like things that function well, right? And I guess I just used up all of my belts. That's fine. We are going to have to put some more of these in here as well. We'll put one over here, we'll put some over here. For sure, we need another rocket of these things up there. Now what we're going to want to do with these is we are going to want to filter these, well, not filter these actually, we want to connect this up to this belt using green wire. And then we're going to enable or disable this based on a certain output. So this one is checking for metallic asteroid chunks. And it's going to be disabled if we exceed, let's say, 75. Or is less than 75, and then it's enabled. And if it becomes more than 75, it is going to turn itself off. This one is going to do the same, except it is going to check for carbonic asteroid chunks. And we'll set it to 75, which is, yeah, below. And then we'll do the same thing, but with oxide asteroid chunks below 75. There we go. Now we're going to have to copy paste this for all of these. and then we'll be right back. Yeah, another thing we need to do is we need to select every single one of these bits to say read belt contents and then hold for all belts. Without that it doesn't work. So yeah, hold all belts. Read, hold all belts. And now you can see this entire belt has got yellow all around it. Okay, so we set up everything. All we need to do now is we need to hook these up by belts. So maybe I should turn this one up here, and this one needs to go down here, and this one needs to go like so. So we'll have this one, yeah, a little bit messy, but we'll make it work, like so. Now this is running slow as hell, and that is because we don't have enough power, but we have some spaces in between here where we can put some of these solar panels that we have been collecting. Now the nice thing here is we are in space, and these things are actually a lot more efficient. Look at that, you can see at the bottom right it says plus 200%, because yeah, we are closer to the sun, so these things are more powerful now, which is awesome. Yeah, I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need, but we'll keep an eye on it. More belts are coming up. I just love to see it. Basically we have 7 rockets at this moment ready to go. Just setting up whatever we need. So yeah, we have some belts. Pretty soon you'll see the cargo pod coming in to land over here. There it is. So we now get all of these materials built, I think. I don't think we need any more. And what we should see here, if I set these ones up correctly, is that we should not exceed a certain amount of things on this belt. I think it's disabled. Is it? Yes, these little lights are red. So this means that we now have over 75 of these things. Now we're going to have to do something a little counterintuitive, but we are going to have to grab some of these items off of here as well, and then toss them off of the thing. And yeah, this seems counterintuitive, I know, but it's actually very necessary, because our crushers that we will build a little bit later, these ones, they have, like, when they produce something out of the oxide asteroid chunks, they make 5 ice, and they have a 20% chance to make an oxide asteroid chunk, so basically the same input. Now what happens is that sometimes you can get this belt completely backed up, and then yeah, it's going to, like, these ones are going to get backed up, and like we're going to have 75, but then we don't have more input, and this thing just fills up entirely. And when these things fill up entirely with like the other two types, yeah, we're in trouble, because at that point this thing stops working, and basically all we have is the other two materials and no ice, and ice is the rarest out of all of these things. So yeah, we every once in a while need to toss a little something. So this one is going to filter out, use a filter to check for metallic asteroid chunks, and this thing is going to activate once we are over, let's say 70. And we should be able to check that. We're at 77, 75, so like it's going to keep going. These arms now are also working, of course, and inputting new things every once in a while. And this is basically going to maintain an equilibrium. So this thing is going to do the same. We're going to filter out the carbonic asteroid chunks. And we're going to check that one to exceed 70 as well. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing for ice when it is over 70. Well, we have 52 on here right now, So that should work just fine. This one should not be active. And indeed, it is letting the ice pass by, and this wing is now letting iron chunks pass by. And that means that we have now set up a perfect system that is always running, always collecting, and basically is never going to back up. It takes a little bit of work, but this should work really well. So we have unlocked at this point space science, and for that we need iron plates, we need carbon, and we need ice. And so it is time to put some crushers to work. And let's see, we have the crushers, we have a bunch of them, 10 probably. Let's see, where are we going to put everything? Let's say that we will put 3 crushers over here for one type, we'll put 3 crushers over there for another type, and then we can have 3 crushers in the center. Not sure how that is lined up actually. Like this should roughly be the center, right? Well, or this, like that, I guess. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much, but this one is going to handle metallics. I'll copy that. This one is going to handle carbonics. Copy paste that, and then we'll have oxide asteroid chunks. And of course, we are going to need some inputs, and these should always be working. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then we're going to have to filter out 2 items. So we are going, actually maybe I should have some of these here as well. Yeah, I should have some red-handed inserters. I'll put them over here. I guess it should be on that side. And then we'll have some regular outputs. Alright, we'll output this. Now we are getting attacked. Some things got destroyed, automatically replaced and repaired, so we're okay. We can ignore that. What we need to do here is we need to filter out the output, and here we are getting iron ore. So all of these are going to filter out the iron ore, and all of these are going to filter out metallic asteroid chunks. That is the basic idea. So we'll have this over here, and those ones over there. Or actually, and we can, what we can do now is we can just run this back out onto the belt. Look at that, they even have a little graphic to allow the entrance there, which is really cool. Alright, these things are going down, and these things are going up, and of course these ones will be filtering out ice particles. And this one is going to filter out ice, which we have right there. Perfect, and then we'll do the same over here. We are not putting filters or limitations or circuit networks on this because we always want to be able to get rid of the excess carbonic asteroid chunks. Always. It is very necessary for us to be able to do that. So this is basically always going to be running, and now you can see how we could access or overflow this without these things not running. That is why these are limited to a certain amount. Yeah, we have plenty, well, we need several of these so that we always have some input. Well, yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to say none of them are working, but that's because there is no fixed input for this, right? Like, we have no control over how many of these things we mine, except by just putting in more of these arms. So, yeah, that is what we need to deal with. Now, we do now make all the 3 ingredients necessary, except for iron plates. We have carbon made over here, we have ice made over here, and then we need iron plates, which means that now we need to smelt this iron ore into copper plates. And of course, for that I sent up some electronic furnaces. And let's see, we need some space left over, of course. We'll do a little row of like 5 of these, I guess. We are going to put in a splitter right there. This is bad. Why is this on there? That should not be on there. I guess it's from before. Alright, we'll do it like that. And then this is going to have to go out like this a little bit. And then we'll have an output over here. Alright, so we'll put some inserters over here, and now we are starting to smelt iron plates. Perfect. We're going to put a splitter in here as well, so that we can have a fully saturated belt. And then we need to have some assembling machines that have an input for all of these three things. And I don't know how much we need. I guess we need to expand this factory at some point, but I guess for now we'll just run out, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, that is horrible. That is really bad. Alright, let's do 8, but then I need to center them out a little bit more, because that is already, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess I'm a bit anal about that. Alright, so we'll do 4 this way, 4 that way, and then this looks horrible. I don't know, we'll do 9. I don't care anymore. It's too much, man. Alright, so we'll set this up to start making space science. This belt is going to be run over here, and then we'll have inserters. And that is perfect. Of course, we need more belts. We never have enough belts. We will have a double stack of ice, and we'll just filter this out along the right hand side, and then we'll go like this. I guess we'll continue this way. We'll have some regular inserters. I don't know how much do we need? Not that much, right? We need 1 only. So we can save on this a little bit. Take out all the right ones. That one and that one. And then we need to make sure that we are getting our carbon, which we will also be running down the right hand side, except this one, of course, needs to go like so. And then we'll have an output. And this one, I guess, is, you know what, let's go take this all the way up, and then we'll have this inserted back over here for fast inserters. We'll have regular inserters over here, and then we'll have long-handed inserters to output the science. There we go, and with that we should have a fully self-sufficient, eternally running source of space science. Now, I don't know what that you sent up, but we need it. What we need to do to get this down from up there is we need to make a cargo landing pad. I already, no, I haven't made one yet, but I need to, and that's why I requested 200 concrete. I can take that out now. The cargo landing pad is limited to a single one per planet, so we can only have one on Nauvis, and that means that we need to think very carefully about where we put it, because yeah, we need to be able, of course, to get the science out of here, but we also need to be able to get other things out of there, other types of science. So we need to have some space, and then we need to be able to make sure that we can use that space. Like, we need something with trains, you know. I need to have like a network of trains, and then we can have yeah, maybe we do it over here. We can make a cargo landing pad way over here, and then we can extend somewhere with train stations, I guess. Something that can keep us running. While we're still here, another thing we need is we need to send up another space platform starter pack so that we can make the next platform, because this one is for space science. and that works perfectly fine. That is absolutely good. But now, of course, we need to also go to travel to other planets, and that is not what we use this one for. Yeah, we need to use another space platform for that, and now we need to put thrusters on there with fuel and everything. It's going to be more complicated than what we just built, but it's going to take a long time to be built, so we are going to get a head start on that by sending up the next space platform starter pack. Now we have the cargo landing pad in hand, but we just need to wait for this one little thing. Put it in here, build a new space platform, and I guess we're going to Volcanus first. So we're going to call this Volcanus Rocket. And yeah, off it goes. I never get tired of seeing this animation. I used to, and I worked really hard for it, like to get to this point. We're now almost 33 hours in. And usually sending a rocket into space, of course, was the end of the game. So you put in like 50 hours, send up a rocket, and then, yeah, it's game over. But, alright, there we go. We have the Volcanus rocket, and yeah, look at that. It's so pitiful. Ooh, holy crap, that is a lot of entities. That is right there, I see. Alright, I guess we're going to put some laser turrets in here to help out with the defense. We haven't got them in stock, of course, but I'll make some by hand, I suppose, and then we'll throw those into the... I need some batteries. That's fine. Alright, I think we can extend from here a little bit. So, yeah, we have our cargo landing pad. That is just drop it down right there. Apparently, it doesn't need power, which is really, really nice. Now we have requests, I think, that we can put in here. So let's just say we want to have space science, and we want to have 1,000 in stock at all times. It is now going to be requesting that, and because we have, oh there, yeah, they already go. We have space science in here. Every once in a while it's going to throw a cargo pod out, and it is going to land over here from space. Look at that, we have space science, 225 of it. So nice. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll get some of these filters, and we'll use, or filters, inserters, and we'll use them to filter out white science. And actually these should probably be green ones. And how many can we fit in here? That is like, alright, we'll do 4. There we go. Maybe we should do this in a slightly different design, like so. Yeah, we'll do one over here, we'll do one over here. I guess that it's never going to exceed too much. We'll do it like this, like what we do with the other stuff. Alright, so we'll have a little pole in here, and then we'll put a pole in there. And now we have access to white science. So we just need to hook that up to the science pack over here. Now we could, I guess, do it by train, and I guess we might. And we're going to do it smartly. We're going to have one train, 2 wagons, and we're going to put some limits on those wagons. So we actually should reroute this over here, and then we'll set it up to be able to use multiple sciences, and then we'll out or input them somewhere else. Somewhere a little bit more convenient. Well, set up a little train station, and I basically limited this train wagon to have this row of science available. I cannot filter in the other ones quite yet because we haven't unlocked them yet. So that is going to take a little while to unlock. But later on we'll have like orange science packs, and then we'll filter that into the wagon through these ones, and we can double this up on the other side as well, and that will be perfectly okay. But look at that, we already made a lot of science. Alright, so we can put a tag in here, I guess. Let's see, is there a good tag for this? Cargo landing pad icon, I guess, is fine. And then this is called the science pickup, which now of course needs to go somewhere. I'll do something here that I haven't done before. I'm going to cut into the factory. So maybe this should have happened a long time ago, I don't know, but we're doing it now. So we'll have to get some underground belts here every once in a while to make some space. Man, that's annoying. Let's do a slight curve like that. A bit more of a curve than that, I guess, and then we'll do... Oh man, really? Oh, come on. Alright, that's fine. We can route this a little bit to the side and all of this will still be connected. But yeah, I figured, you know, I could route my train through here and then we'll just unload signs right there, and maybe we'll fill in this lake a little bit and then we'll do a sign setup slightly differently from before. So yeah, I think we'll go like this. I'll go up like that. Actually, I should have been a little bit more to the left. Can I hook up like this? Not quite, it seems. Alright, well, we'll figure this out. Alright, I managed to hook this up, and right from this very second, we should be careful of trains that decide to run through here. Yeah, there's the first one. Because yeah, we have the coal drop off, the ammo pickup, and like the iron ore input and stuff like that over here, and it's just a convenient shortcut. Trains can go through here now and ignore this part, which is nice because it will deal with the congestion on here a little bit. But I do need, of course, a train station. So we'll hook this up. Go a little bit higher, I suppose, like this. There we go. Perfect. And signs should now start flowing automatically. We already have some. Let's put it straight to the signs input. That is also one hell of a roundabout. I'm not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that, but yeah, because now it goes all the way around and then through here. That is something we need to fix. But anyway, I made a little station. It's going to be output over here. And then we have all of these other ones turned away, but ready to receive a filter for when the time comes. And we'll of course have to hook this up. So we'll do that now, and then later I will fix that train route, because that is horrendously bad. Alright, later on I really need to fix my sign setup, because that is also really quite poor. But we'll be fine for now, I guess. So we'll go up here underneath. So all we need, of course, is a come on. Yeah, later on we really need to fill this out. Alright, we need to go right into this corner, and then we'll go up to here. And then we need some long-handed inserters. And this one fits over there, so we need to go all the way up top. This one also needs to filter out the white signs. And we need to set it up for all of these inserters. But yeah, this is a really inefficient setup by now. We need to change it to something more efficient later on when we are ready to receive the next type of signs. There we go. White signs has entered the chat. Nice. And I made a little shortcut. Of course, some trains are immediately starting to use this one as well. It is a beautiful spaghetti mess. Like, this is horrendous. And I started out so well. Or I started out reasonably well. I was like, oh, I need a bit of this. Where can I fit that? Oh, we need a little bit of that. Where I can fit that. And look at that. What is going on here on God's good earth? What? Oh God, we don't have an output there? Or it's placed in the wrong way. No, there is an output there. So we don't need that. There's an output here. Then why? What are we waiting for? What is going on here? Is this placed wrongly? Yeah, alright, I see. So we need to place that one over here, and I guess we'll place this. We'll place one over here. And then we'll have one over here. This split off a little bit better. But I think I have to run over there to do it myself. I don't think it's going to happen in any other way. But this video has taken long enough, and we have achieved a huge milestone. We have achieved space science for the first time. So, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. I'll see you guys for the video I do next.